What's going on, guys? It's Ben Mental on 10, and today we are looking at, yes, it's the KC Cup. Well, the KC Cup is in fact over, so we're not looking at the KC Cup anymore. We're looking at basically the aftermath of the KC Cup. I like to see that people go, oh lol, look at this guy trying to do ban list predictions after a KC Cup. There's always a ban list after the Cup. That's literally how it works. It happens, well, since I've been playing the game, and that's 5 years. So I would argue there is going to be a ban list, and I can say it's going to be extremely soon. So, these are just my predictions, and honestly guys, this is going to be a bit more controversial because I actually don't have that many ban list predictions. I've seen loads of people say, oh, everything from everything can be banned. Like, literally people go from all of the Sound on Great stuff needs to get banned to all of the hero stuff needs to get banned. And actually, I'm going to come at you with a couple of controversial views, I think, that actually, I don't actually think a lot of things need to get changed. Just one or two pretty main things, and actually, they don't need to do much, but I'll get into that. So let's go for the one that people are probably mostly annoyed about, and that's fine, and that's heroes. Heroes are the goddamn worst. I fully understand heroes are the fucking worst. Anyone that plays heroes and gets to King of Games and posts themselves saying, I did it. No, you didn't. You followed literally a deck that you can buy online and do nothing else. You're not a good player. You're not sick. You just followed the meta. Well done. You still did it. Well done. But hey, I got King of Games with magical muskets. Try doing that, then talk to me about being a good player. I'm sorry, you're not that good. Don't get me wrong, the deck is crazy, but the reason the deck is crazy has nothing to do with the deck. The deck itself is actually fine. The thing is, the deck itself is not even that ridiculous. The issue with this deck is the skill. The skill is so broken. The skill is ridiculous, the skill is crazy. Literally, the way that you fix this deck, you don't need to do anything. The deck itself is actually fine. I genuinely believe the deck itself is actually fine. It's not that good. It's not that ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, is it bullshit that you can literally get Rainbow Dragon out of your deck and then go straight into the guy that shuffles everyone away and then you're on 4-5 so they can hit you for game? That is ridiculous, and I think that in itself should get changed because I think that's crazy. But actually, regardless, even if we're not talking about that one, I think the only thing that the skill needs to do is they need to change the skill to once per turn. That's literally it. It's just that. It's such a simple fix. Make it once per duel. Not once per turn. Once per turn would be crazy. Once per duel. Literally all you need to do. Because it makes the whole deck slow down. It can't just keep doing the same play over and over again. It can't keep spamming out these amazing cards all the time. If they use their skill at the first turn to get out there at 10, they then have 3 bricks in their hand that they can't use, which is what the game should be about. The reason that this is so stupid is the fact that you basically don't have bricks. Yes, if you draw the Dark Arm, the Rainbow Dragon, or the other one, that's your brick. But apart from that, your whole deck is not a brick, and it can be anything else. So it's just ridiculous. I think that the deck has to go down to once per duel. But actually, apart from that, there's not much else you can do, really. Don't get me wrong. Maybe Liquid Soldier to 2, but it's not necessary. None of it's that necessary. As long as you get the fact that the deck is down to once per duel, the rest of it's fine. The deck is actually just fine. It's not that good. So summoning out big elements of heroes that don't do anything is not that deep. Like a card that like pops once per turn, whatever, it's fine, cool. The deck itself is very good, and like, don't get me wrong, I think that something else should get hit from it. Maybe Super Poly should be banned, maybe, because the fact you're adding it to your hand is stupid. I think that is ridiculous. But no, I think genuinely speaking, the deck just needs to be once per duel and it'll be fine. And the other deck that I want to talk about, which is literally the only other deck that I think will in fact need to get hit, is Salamangreat. The skill itself in Salamangreat is not that great. I think it's fine. I don't think it's actually that broken. But again, I'm saying this from Heroes standpoint, which out of any other deck, this is still a very strong deck. It's just that against Heroes, it's not that great. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not that great. What I would say in Heroes, and I've already said about Heroes, what I will say in Salamangreat's the only thing I would do, and I think this is again pretty controversial because I'm not shouting every single card to get banned, but I would just make Spinny go down to 2 or Spinny to 3. I think even Spinny to 3. So basically it means that you can't run 3 circles, 3 Spinnies. You have to run 3 circles or 2 circles, 1 Spinny. 2 Spinnies, 1 circle. It just stops that kind of ridiculous amount because Spinny is easily their best card. And just having one of it just makes the deck way better, and it just makes the deck that you have to play, because you have to play one of it. So it means that you have to take out your circles, which makes the deck less consistent, which is what the whole thing needs, because the skill makes it very consistent, so it just helps with that. But apart from that, genuinely guys, I actually don't think the meta's that crazy. I don't think it's that ridiculous. I think that it's one of those things, as soon as these two get hit, the rest of the meta, the Crystal Beasts, the Lycris Triad Brigade, and all these kind of decks that I genuinely think should have some seat up there, will at least see some play. I've been playing Artifact and Artifacts because I've been having some fun, and my deck's been doing fine. I haven't really had that much of a problem. Did I get to 20? No. Was it because I was lazy? Yes. I got to 17 and then just gave up because I forgot. Because for some reason, as soon as it's KC Cup, I just forget, which is stupid. But like, I played a lot of games. I've played against every single deck, and I did pretty well all the time. I messed up a couple of times to lose, and for some reason, everyone MST'd my artifacts in my turn, just because everyone didn't. Kind of fuck me, I guess. But generally speaking, I don't actually think the game is in a problem. I don't think it's actually that bad. And as soon as these two decks get even slightly hit, the game will actually be okay. But hey, that's just my opinion. What do you guys think? Thank you very much for watching. These are my controversial views, because actually, like I say, I don't actually think it's that bad. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy.